Well guys, I'm at the Kentucky River, right out there of course, down behind my house. I actually get to go out and go fishing today. It's so beautiful, it's like 70 degrees. Of course this is Mill Creek right here, and it's kind of flooded up. We're on a crazy embankment of sand. Hopefully this thing don't give way and I go into the river and die. But anywho, it's flooded up, which is perfect conditions for catfish. There's a down tree right here. Y'all have seen me fish here before, and that's always been there for a tad. There's a new down tree over the inside, down in the water there in the Kentucky River, at the mouth of this. So I don't really know what the bottom's like now, because when this thing floods and stuff like that, it does it so many times a year that actually the bottom changes a lot in Kentucky River. In these small creeks, of course. So I may get hung up a lot, I may not, I don't know. But I have hooked into a lot of good fish here, and some big ones. I'm going to show y'all what I'm using. I'm using some little shad and bluegill and different stuff. They're not the freshest, they're frozen. But that's all I had right now, because like last time I told y'all, my skipjack got ruined. But I do have something really cool I want to show y'all. Well, I thought it was cool. See if it works. I don't know if you've ever seen that. Night crawlers. I got these from Royal King. Now when I got them, I thought, you see how tough they are and stuff? I'm thinking, what the heck? These look so real, you know? So I looked them up. These are actually real worms. Somehow or another they preserve them. I don't know, I've never seen anything like this before. So I'm going to try these today. You'll know if these work. Alright, so let's get to fishing, okay? My other camera, my stupid SD card, I got a new SD card. So I actually have another camera so I can run one on my chest and run one here. So today it's just going to be here, mainly. We'll see what happens, right? So it's actually been a tad since I went fishing. Catfishing, that is. I have fished, it just didn't catch anything, so what's the point of making the video, right? Anywho, so it's been a tad. And this one was all set up and ready to go. So I figured I'll just snatch this one. You never know what I'm going to catch anyways. This does have, I think this one has 20 or 40, I can't remember. Usually the green is the 40 for me, but I can't tell you. It's been a tad. So if I catch into something good, I gotta be careful, make sure I don't try to manhandle it, basically. So this is what I got going. Basically a drop shop rig thing going on with a 3-ounce sinker and a little circle hook. I'm going to put that worm on. Or, no, actually I'm going to put the fish on this one and the worm on the smaller pole. That's the way I'm going to run it. Right through its head and toss it out there. And throw a stick up to hold my rod. I'm probably going to send this one out a little bit, since it's the bigger one. Always check your drag. Okay, my drag's good. I've lost plenty of fish from having the drag wrong. All my small setups, when it's flooded like this, I like to go as light as possible. I don't really like having too much weight on it, because I like the bait to come to rest kind of close to the bank. because that's where your catfish and other fish are going to be eating worms and stuff like that when the water's up. Because you got to think it's all fresh bait, fresh land that they're getting to pick over when it's flooded. Whatever day is it, February, the last day. So this is what I got on this one. I was running something off of it. I don't know. It's been a while since I fished with it. And that's what I got on it. So I think I'm going to keep this on and actually just put the worm on that. And that way it has the amount of weight I want. And I can keep this real close and see how this tip is. It really tells if something's just barely messing with it. I love this thing. I mean, I love that it basically comes apart in 4 sections. And I can take it where I want on my motorcycle and stuff like that. I don't like this tip tries to, if you don't push it down really good and pay attention to it, that sometimes it tries to work its way off. You notice that? Looks like my line got slack in it. Now it could have got some slack in it because the current is pretty good right now. So I'll keep an eye on it. But it does have a circle hook, so if something's on it, it'll get hooked. Gosh almighty, did you see that?
Yes.
Told you sometimes. Dang it.
Quick, Millie.
Got it.
You said you wanted a fish.
I said I wanted a fish. It's a big catfish. Well, it's not big, but Millie. Millie.
What'd I tell you?
No.
Maybe I'm in the wrong area.
Well, I was using that fish.
Huh?
That fish. I'm using that fish.
Oh.
And he just grabbed it. So hopefully he didn't. She's fine.
What's that fish is gonna knock you over?
She won't knock me over. I've had her down here fishing.
Can he help you?
No, it's
Millie.
Hey! First fish of the season, baby!
What's up,
He ain't big. Ow! Make sure my battery's... Millie? Goodness. It ain't big, but it'll do. Millie, I know you're interested, honey. Smell it. Okay, you done? You done? You want to smell it more? Okay. There's a good channel right there, guys. Like, I don't see any kind of parasites on it or nothing that I can tell. So, first fish of the season. My little honey hole, that's what I call this. Put it back in. No, he'll swim. He'll swim. He just don't know he's in the swimming hole. Hang on. Because he didn't get hurt at all. I'm just going to push him out. Because he don't know he's free. There you are. There you go. Swimming away.